Hey guys, Paul here with Late Night Games, once again for another one of our Friday vlog entries, just to give you guys a quick catch up on the events going on with the channel itself, what we're planning for the future, and how the past week has gone. Hang on though, before I go any further, I'm just going to make a quick change here, and the quality of the video should get a whole lot better. There we go. Alright, so I'm recording this actually on a new camera I picked up that I mainly picked up for the convention next week. So next weekend, we are doing the convention in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. And with that convention going on, we will not be doing a standard vlog next Friday, because I will be out of town at said convention recording footage for, well, the convention. I may drop in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday each with little mini vlogs, or I may combine it into one video. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to kind of play it by ear. Another detail I want to touch over with you guys real quick. I want to apologize for being a little absent from the channel and from Facebook this week. I did have a little bit of trouble getting into the Facebook page, but that wasn't the only issue. Unfortunately, real life got in the way. This week has been extremely busy with my normal day job, which isn't really a day job, I guess. It's more of a whenever I'm needed job. But that job does take precedent because it, brings in money, pays the bills, and lets me continue doing what I enjoy doing, which is this with you guys. So I am still getting the content uploaded at a regular rate. I am still getting everything released to you guys, but if I run a couple of days behind on getting back to you guys with PMs and whatnot, I do apologize. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's not that I don't appreciate you commenting or talking to me. It's that, well, sometimes we have lives we got to deal with. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. I just had a very busy work week, and it left me working more hours than I had free to do. Now, normally I give a shout out to people in my videos that have been I've been dealing with over the past week, or new people I've discovered, people who have been supportive of the channel, friends, anything along those lines. This week I don't have anyone. There's been no new channels with a lot of content going up, nor have I had anyone mention to me that they're starting up a new channel that I've checked out and thought was worth watching. So I don't really have anything new to share with you guys. The only thing I can suggest is, if you got a new channel and you want me to check it out, I'll happily check it out, give any feedback. We're all new at this, and we're all one community, so let's grow strong together. Just to follow up with last week's caffeine-free challenge, I did mention to you guys on the Friday that I was going through it, and Saturday was the last day. I did manage to avoid caffeine for that Friday and for that Saturday. Come Sunday, because work started getting a little busier than expected. Now, I do have to tell you guys something. I kind of lied to you last Friday. Last Friday, when we saw the car, I said, I am not going anywhere in this car today. I went somewhere in the car that day. And oh God, were the roads slick. Now, it wasn't so bad, the driving part. I've gotten good enough at driving in the winter that I'm able to avoid getting stuck in place and able to, spin my tires, get where I need to go, maneuver properly, rock the car, whatever it needs to be to keep the car moving. What ran into a problem was, at one point, I went to go visit a friend of mine, a friend I hadn't seen in quite some time, and when her and I went out, we grabbed some lunch, and we each went to go get in our respective cars and take off, and I got my car started, warming up, closed the door, grabbed my brush, was brushing the car off, go to get back in my car, door's locked. Keys are inside, door's locked. Fuck. So I ended up trucking across town. Thankfully, my friend gave me a lift, and picking up my spare key from home and going back to the car and letting myself into the car with my spare key. That'll serve me right for telling you guys I'm not going to drive and then going against what I tell you guys. Lying to you guys leads to me being locked out of my car, or at least that's the way I'm going to look at this cosmic luck. That being said, had I not had my keys, I still would have been okay, because thank God I had just signed up for CAA not even a week before this had happened. I looked at my luck with weather, and since with the old car I'd locked myself out 3 or 4 times before the door lock stopped working. Another story there for another time. I decided getting CAA might be a good idea, and they sent me a sign-up bonus thingy where with Petro-Canada, which is the gas station around here. It's got like a point system that helps save on CAA. For those of you who don't know what CAA is, it's Canada Automotive Association. It's like AAA in the States. You get a membership to them per year, and then you can call them when you get locked out of your car, when you need a tow truck, when you have a flat tire, anything like that. I don't typically need them for flat tires because I can, replace my own tire. I do my own car maintenance, but everyone tends to lock themselves out of the car once in a while. And what the hell is my hair doing up here with this weird floopy bit? Whatever. I don't care. Now it's even worse. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't fix this in a mirror image. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, so we're just going to deal with a little bit of a hair flip for the rest of the episode. Now, this is the games we've been playing. You may have noticed that Thursday I threw up a video of Surgeon Simulator 2013 as a little Valentine's joke, heart transplant, Valentine's being all about love and hearts and whatnot. It was something I did kind of impromptu. I found out about the game like 2 days earlier. A friend of mine had sent me the link. I thought it was hilarious, so I recorded it and uploaded it, and that was that. Even when I was uploading it, I didn't even think of using the Valentine's Day as... Sorry. When I was recording it, I wasn't anticipating uploading it for Valentine's Day because I completely forgot Valentine's Day was coming. I just recorded it and thought, hey, I may use this sometime in the future. And then when Wednesday come around, I'm like, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I have a video about heart surgery. Perfect. And that's how that came to be. Also today, we uploaded the first 2 episodes of Far Cry 3. My kid brother loaned that to me, as I mentioned last week. So, there are some moments where the screen goes completely blue. I do apologize. When I'm recording this, I record it on my computer. It's from the Xbox, obviously. So I switch my TV from Xbox to computer to check the time that's been elapsed so I know how long it's been recording. And then I switch back, and that's what causes the screen to go blue for a split second as the HDMI is resyncing or something. I don't know. So after episode 4, when I finally, looked at the footage and started rendering it and getting it uploaded and noticed that this was a problem, I came with a solution, which is just put a second monitor next to my TV to keep the computer running all the time, and so I can just look at the TV to see the timer instead of having to switch the TV back and forth. That should prevent the need to switch from HDMI back and forth, and that'll stop those blue screens from popping up. So I do apologize for those. They thankfully didn't happen at any critical moments, but it is points where the game visual and sound just cuts out. Usually I was checking the time during load screens. Thankfully, I'm not going to turn the TV back to the computer in the middle of a firefight, so you're not missing out on any of the action. You're usually missing out on a moment of loading. That all being said, now that I have a proper camera in this room, I've really got to do something about the lighting. It was fine for my webcam, but right now the light coming in through my window slits isn't quite sufficient. Hang on, let me see if I can improve the lighting in here. One moment. Oh, that's a little brighter. I don't know if brighter is better, but it certainly does have a lot more light visible. And this thing is driving me crazy. Where do you want to go? Not there. Whatever. I'll probably edit out myself playing with my hair. Now, that snowstorm that hit us last week, it went away by like a day or two later, but it's snowing again. I mean, that's just the way that Canada is. It snows, and when it snows, it snows a lot. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Now, I had a couple messages from people asking what is all this stuff back here in my room. First off, this isn't my room. This is my office. It's where I do most of my work, as well as do the recording of the vlogs. It's not where I record my gameplay, though. That I do in the living room, where I've got all the video games and stuff. And I was considering giving you guys a tour of the place, but it's kind of a mess. And you know what? To hell with it. Let's give you guys a quick tour. So this is my bookshelf. Up top we got my collection of stuffed animals I've gotten over the years, mostly as gifts or exploits from random claw machines. My big ducky, who's wearing the hat I had from when I was in Air Cadets. Various cows and cats, members of the Sonic team. This adorable little panda here that sits on your head perfectly. The next shelf down, I've got most of my old Star Trek figurines, a little clay pony thing or llama thing that a friend made for me. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's adorable. And I've got my Star Trek Enterprise pizza cutter, my toy DeLorean car. I'm a big Back to the Future fan, so DeLorean stuff is great. This is actually, if you've ever seen the movie Back to the Future, this is a battery terminal cleaner, but it was actually used as the handle to turn the DeLorean off and on. Not this exact one, this is a replica of that model. Now we've got some of my books. Most of my books are out in the living room, but this is some of them. And a bunch of little tiny swordy things. Replica swords from Bleach, which should actually be standing up. Next shelf down, I've got some of my Supernatural, which is actually my brother's. I gotta give it back to him someday. And a motherboard that's just randomly thrown back there. The box my pizza cutter came back in. Some more books. And down here, let's see, spare keyboards. And down below that is spare monitors. Nothing too fancy, just where I keep most of my spare equipment. Next shelf over, above it I've got just a clock, my Men of YouTube calendar that I got through donating to the Project for Awesome, a couple danger warning signs for my office, and then just some random little trinkets, a playing card game from Back to the Future, a stuffed Goku and Krillin who have fallen over. Got a small ocarina hovering down there. I don't really know how to play it, but it doesn't want me to play it anyways. And then some additional computer pieces, and more of my books. And that is really it. And then my box full of random assorted nips and bits and stuffs. And panning over, we've got my closet full of wires, my rather large Star Trek poster, actually probably one of my favorite posters, a monster of monitors I use for work, and then this is one of my work desks. It's covered in paperwork right now. And then we pan back to where I'm recording, and this is where I do most of my work, microphone. What the outside world of Canada looks like right now with the snow and all the snowing. Scooping around. And we got my server rack, which isn't anything too fancy. Just a standard server rack, 2 posts. Got a file server down here. This box here is currently running my Minecraft server. And then I got a bunch of equipment that I use for work. My wireless modem. This is my old desktop PC. I just have it hooked up so I can pull some files off of it, and then it's going to probably be repurposed. And then the interface for the VM host that's running my Minecraft server and various other things. So that's a quick look at my office. That's really all I got. There isn't that much going on this week channel-wise. Actually, there is something new. I've created a new email address that I'm going to be using for any communication. It's paul@latenightgames.com. So if you guys want to reach out to me to plan anything, and you'd rather not, if you say you don't have a YouTube channel and you don't want to subscribe through YouTube because you just don't have YouTube, or you don't have Facebook, there are people who don't like social media, you can reach out to me at that email address. It won't be checked as often as YouTube. I'll check it probably every 2 or 3 days for now. But you can reach out to me there. That's paul@latenightgames.com. Also, I'm working on a sort of scavenger hunt, so to speak, for if this channel ever hits 50 subscribers. So if it hits 50 subscribers, I'll probably have this long since done by then. So it's something that we can do for a little bit of fun. There might be some prizes or rewards involved, so that's that. And aside from that, there ain't really much else I wanted to talk about. Is there anything else I want to touch on while I'm thinking about it? Just that we'll have the convention next weekend, so our normal vlog probably won't be occurring. Game schedule will be as normal, though. We will still have Shogun every on Monday and Wednesday. We'll have Sengoku Basara tomorrow, and I Am Alive on Sunday. We'll have Knights of the Old Republic Tuesday and Thursday, and something random on Friday. I may throw more Far Cry up because it's already been recorded, or something else. I leave Fridays up to being random. But aside from that, it's all I can think of at the moment. So we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week. And keep on gaming and keep doing what you got to do. Have a good one. We'll see you later.